Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy Rel2G, here to give you my Raw Super Show review tonight at the America Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. 13,000 strong fans was just so into the show tonight. I was really impressed. But let's get what went down on Raw tonight. As you know, John Laurinaitis runs both Raw and SmackDown tonight. He simply is making a statement saying that everything that he does will be for the WWE Universe, so he calls it People Power, and that his first order of operation was to have Santino Marella defend his title in a triple threat match against Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler, and then CM Punk out of nowhere just interrupts his little meeting with the WWE superstars there, and he simply just calls John Laurinaitis nothing but a giant toolbox, and he simply tells CM Punk that you're going to be defending your title against the world's strongest man and Mark Henry, and that's how we kick off Raw tonight. Actually, Rock kicks it off, simply saying thank you to the WWE Universe, thank you to all that believes in him, and also he wanted to thank John Cena for a match that he really didn't expect to really go for it all at WrestleMania. And Rock just simply says that he visions that he soon will be walking down the aisle as the WWE Champion very soon. Then we get our first match of the night. We get Santino Marella with Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler for the United States title in a triple threat match. Easier said than done. At first it was nothing more but a handicap match, but then Santino did fight his way in and out of both Jack and Dolph. The match lasted for a good 10 to 15 minutes. I was really impressed with Santino coming back from behind and beating Jack Swagger with the Cobra, and he retains the United States title. But it was after the match where he was about to be beat up by both guys again, but here comes Brodus Clay to the rescue, and before he could do anything else, Dolph Ziggler tries to attack Brodus Clay, but he ends up the battering ram right back over there to Jack Swagger. He was really hurt. So I think we're going to see a tag team match between Santino, Brodus Clay, and Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler next Monday Night on Raw. So be sure about that. Then we get the first opportunity to see the debut of Lord Tensai. For all you WWE Universe people who knows, he was once in the WWE known as Prince Albert or the A-Train. 300 and something pounds, fighting from Japan. He was huge, and he was facing Alex Rowley. This was a match making a statement to the WWE. I'm back and bigger than ever. So it was just the moves that Tensai gave to A-Ride. I mean, he really didn't even pin him. He put him in the A-bomb, and that A-bomb was enough to knock Rowley out of this match and never to continue. So enough said about that particular match. Just awesome power with Lord Tensai. The other main event of the night, CM Punk defending his title against Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. And I have to say, it was not much of a match, to tell you the truth. Mark Henry pretty much had this match in and out because, you know, CM Punk was still nursing that back injury he had the previous night at WrestleMania and the beating he took with Chris Jericho. Mark Henry realized he didn't know he was fighting for a title, so he throws CM Punk out of the ring and he's counted out, thinking he wins, but he realizes that Punk is out the ring and he retains the WWE title on a countout. Then John Laurinaitis comes out and tells Punk, you're going to be defending your title on a weekly basis, and soon you're going to be seeing a dark cloud, and he don't mean a natural disaster. And we hear Chris Jericho just talking about, Punk, this is not the same guy who beat me last night at WrestleMania. This is something totally different. He was like, oh, how about that drink? He just simply says about the drink. Said after WrestleMania, if I beat you, you're going to have a drink. And he just kept talking about his mother being both a combination of a drug addict and an alcoholic, his dad and his sister, and he commenced to go and get a bottle of whiskey or something like that. It looked like it was gin. So he pours it on CM Punk after he got the World's Strongest Slam by Mark Henry. He was really out of it. So when he poured the liquor on him, he started waking up. And then he just continued on. He says, how about another drink? And he comes back with the bottle and smashes it right in the head of CM Punk. And he actually slipped in the wood. I thought that was highly funny, but it wasn't funny when he took that hit. And I hope CM Punk is okay. So we'll be checking him on Twitter a little later on and see how he is doing. We get to see our first look at the World Heavyweight Champion, Sheamus. And Sheamus really wanted to speak, but here comes Alberto Del Rio, Ricardo Rodriguez, announcing his return. And he simply says he don't want to pick a fight with Sheamus, but he says by the power of John Laurinaitis, he will get to fight Sheamus on SmackDown this Friday night. And should he win, he'll get a future World Heavyweight Championship match against Sheamus. And before Alberto can do anything else, his mic goes off and he tries to get another one replaced by Ricardo Rodriguez, and he turns around and he gets the Brogue Kick by Sheamus. And we'll look forward to Friday night and seeing what happens between those two. Also, we learned that Randy Orton will be facing Kane in a WrestleMania rematch on Friday Night SmackDown. I expect Orton to come back and win that one. Then we get the next match. It's Cody Rhodes, the former Intercontinental Champion, versus Kofi Kingston. This was really not much of a match either, because during the match it was Big Show telling Cody Rhodes, oh, I got something for you in your WrestleMania embarrassing moment. And the embarrassing moment was when he put the weapon of mass destruction to the face of Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes forgot he was in the match, and Kofi Kingston puts him into the TIP, Trouble in Paradise, and Cody Rhodes loses the match to Kofi Kingston. Enough said. Here comes, oh boy, Eve telling us that people with power should not be intimidated, and she's talking about Zack Ryder. That's why she particularly did what she did, and she really didn't know what to say about the win that John Laurinaitis had due to the fact of her being in the ring with Zack Ryder. So enough said about that on the Hoski. Alright, so we get the final match of the night. It's The Miz versus Zack Ryder, and I have to say, this was a pretty interesting match to say the least, but it was at the end that Miz was up into his game, and he puts Zack Ryder into his skull-crushing finale. Miz wins the match. So we learned that John Cena is there waiting to come out to call on The Rock. So Cena comes out and he simply wants to congratulate The Rock, and the people in that arena was just really pumped and calling Cena a liar and saying you're a loser and all that kind of stuff, and it was just packed. I'm thinking Cena's about to turn heel, but that didn't happen, and he kept his word that he's not going to snap at the universe or anything. He's not going to snap at Rock. He just wants to congratulate him and that he is truly a champion. So then, enough said. Here comes The Rock, or is it? No, it's Brock Lesnar. And I was shocked as hell to see it, because I said that he will return sometime after WrestleMania. So he's out there. He looked a little out of shape, but I think he'll get himself together sooner or later down the road. So Cena gets to see Brock Lesnar for the first time in his career, and he's huge, over 300 and something pounds, I think. So Cena think he's gonna get a handshake from Brock Lesnar, and no, he gets F5 out of nowhere, and Cena is down on his ass, and Brock Lesnar is just in that ring. The crowd went wild, and they're talking about, we want Lesnar. I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but that's what they were saying, and that's how Raw ended. Man, Raw after WrestleMania, this was the best Raw that I have seen in quite some time, and I hope Raw continues to be more and more like tonight. The fans into it. I mean, just millions watching at home and all over the globe. I mean, this was something I truly enjoyed and didn't even sleep on it. So this week I give Raw a half, because I really want to see Cena eventually change into a heel, but when will that happen, we don't know. Post your comments, let me know what you thought about Raw tonight, and I appreciate y'all joining me here on my Raw Super Show review. I'll be back next week for more. I'm Rhodes2G. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel and do come again. Alright, peoples. Later.